Okay, for the part two of this video, what I'm going to do is explain exactly how you insert the citation. Now, the program I'm going to be showing you or using in this demonstration is Microsoft Word. This is a program that word processor we have access to at the school on the network, and it's also the program that I'm most familiar with. So some of you using other programs, you may have to play around a little bit with the program to figure out how to do this, but I will be showing you in Microsoft Word. So first I'm going to go to my research notes. And the issue organizer that I gave you was blank with the issue stated in the focus question box here, and I provided you with the source information for the book. So this is the information that you will be using when you insert your citation to properly give credit to the authors. So here is my issue organizer. I'm also going to be using my paragraph outline, and then ultimately the paragraph that I'm going to be turning the outline into. So we will start with the paragraph here, and as you can see, my first argument to begin: in the 1930s there were many political parties and groups formed that shared anti-Semitic beliefs with the Nazis. That is my point. I need to offer some proof or evidence to support that point, and that's what I do in the next sentence. For example, in 1933 the Toronto Swastika Club was formed with the goal of excluding all obnoxious and undesirable elements from the beach area of Toronto. Now I've taken a direct quotation from the source document, so I need to give credit to the authors. So what I do is I place my cursor in the location that I want the citation to appear. So for a direct quotation, I place the cursor right at the end of the final quotation mark. If it was simply paraphrasing that I'm citing, I would put the cursor at the end of the sentence in which the paraphrased information appeared. The cursor, wherever the cursor appears on the page, is where the citation will be placed. So I'm using a direct quotation, so I'm going to place my cursor right there at the end of the quotation mark. I'm going to go up to the top of the screen. I'm just going to scroll this down a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to go to the Reference tab, making sure my cursor is where I want the citation to appear. Reference, and I'm going to want to insert a footnote. And by clicking on Insert Footnote, what's happened is it's taken me down to the bottom of the page. And you can see the little number 1 that appears there. This is where I'm going to put that information. Now I get the information from my issue organizer, and it can be as simple as copying the information from the issue organizer and pasting it in the location. Oops, I don't think I copied that properly. I did not. Copy, and I will place the information where the citation is. So there we have it. Now I'm going to want to refer back to the citation guide to make sure that I have followed the proper format. So if I go to my citation guide here, I'm going to scroll down to a book with 2 or 3 authors, because this book has 2 authors, and I'll note the order the information should appear: the first name and last name, and first name and last name of both authors, comma, title in italics, bracket, place of publication, colon, the publishing company, comma, the year, close bracket, comma, the page number. So I want to make sure I followed that order. And if I look at my paragraph, I have first name, last name, and first name, last name. I have comma, the title of the book in italics, bracket, Toronto is the place of publication, Edmund Montgomery Publication is the publisher, and the year of publication is 2008. So I've done everything with the exception of putting in my page number. So I need to refer back to my notes, and I'll see that that quotation, I need to now find it on here, right here, came from, in my notes, I noted all the page numbers, it came from page 62. So that's what I will place at the bottom there, 62, and now I have completed my citation. So I would do the exact same thing for any other quotations, direct quotations or paraphrased information, any specific dates, any information that is not considered to be common knowledge that you would not have been specifically aware of prior to doing your research. For this paragraph, since there are 3 key arguments, each argument has a point, proof, and explanation. Therefore, it would be expected that you would have 3 citations minimum. So you would cite proof number 1, proof number 2, and proof number 3.